Your time starts now.
Hello,
Hello.
my name is Milen Jacob, and I'm a perioperative nurse in this unit.
Okay.
So I see that you're Tom's mother. Is that
Yes.
right?
Yes.
How can I call you?
Maria.
Maria. All right. So Maria, I'm here to explain about the procedure that Tom is about to undergo.
Okay.
Something called a lumbar puncture.
Okay.
Now I'll explain that in a moment. But I'd like to know if you have any questions for me or any concerns about the procedure.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The most important concern that I have is Tom has never been to a hospital before.
I see.
Except for any minor ailments like cough or fever.
Okay.
And also, the whole procedure scares me out.
Now I can imagine that it must be very scary.
It sounds scary.
It does. No, I'm sorry that it's a very technical term.
Okay.
So is that the term that scares you, or is that something else?
Yeah, and about the safety of the procedure, I've heard that this has caused permanent injury, especially in children.
I see.
So that is something very scary.
Right. Now, I must tell you that this is a safe procedure.
Okay.
You don't have to really worry. And I'm here to also tell you that I'll be with him throughout the procedure. I'll be
Right.
at the bedside.
Oh.
I'll see to Tom's comfort during the procedure.
That's great.
So I'll also explain to him what's going to happen,
Okay.
and I'll also try to take his attention away from the procedure itself. That's
That would be
something that we call a diversional therapy,
Oh,
so that he will not be bothered much about what's going to happen.
well, that will be great.
Right.
Okay.
Now, moving on to the procedure,
Okay.
I've told you that it's something called a lumbar puncture.
Yeah.
Have you heard of it before?
I've heard about it, but I don't know much about the procedure.
Yes,
Could you
yes.
tell me more about
I
the
will
procedure,
definitely.
please?
Now, this is something which also is called a spinal tap.
Oh,
That's the other name.
okay.
Now, this is a diagnostic test.
Okay.
It's quite like an injection, but a specialized one done by a doctor.
Okay.
So the doctor will inject a needle into the lumbar bone, between his lumbar bones. So that's a bone in his spine,
Oh,
lower back.
okay.
Right. And we'll take some fluids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, something that we call a cerebrospinal fluid.
Okay.
And that will be helpful in knowing what's troubling, or also to rule out any other conditions such as a meningitis.
Oh,
Yeah, which is a possibility, I suppose.
oh,
But if it's important that we detect if there is something like that, but also to rule it out.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you think this procedure is going to be painful?
The procedure itself is painful.
Oh, is it?
Yes, but to negate that, we'll be giving a local anesthesia.
Oh, okay. So it's going to be absolutely pain-free.
That's right, yes. So throughout the procedure, he will not experience any pain. And after the procedure, I'll give you some pain tablets, which you can take home.
Oh, that would
So
be
if
great.
he complains of any pain, you can give those tablets.
Okay. All right. So you're saying that even after the procedure, if there is pain, the tablet could relieve the pain?
That's right, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. And how soon do you think he can return to school?
Now, the procedure itself doesn't, distract him from doing any of the other activities, daily activities, or even attending school.
Okay.
The procedure should be over in about half an hour, and he'll have to wait here for another hour or so.
That's it?
And yes, just to observe
Okay.
and to make sure he's comfortable, and then you can go home later today.
Oh,
Now, he can attend school,
okay.
but you'll also have to check with the doctor because, I know there are some other tests or treatments which are going on.
Okay.
So maybe if the doctor suggests rest or something, he perhaps can't go to school, but not because of the procedure.
Oh, all right.
Right. So do you have any other questions?
That's it.
So have I answered all your questions?
Yes. Thank you so much.
Excellent. So I'll be preparing him now for the procedure,
Okay.
and I'll see you after it's done.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you.